What's up, guys? I guess this is my first video about talking about Black Americans and Africans. They had this confliction together. So it's my first videos, and I want to go to the real point. Okay, it's been a long while, about Africans American and Africans. They be struggling about their culture and about their origin. So first of all, I'm proud to be black, first of all, and second of all, I'm proud of being African. For me, it's a great pleasure, know my origin, know where I'm come from, understand. So I watched a lot of videos about Africans Americans saying they know Africans. I'm pissed off that, understand. I'm just tired of hearing that every time. And first, I just want to go to the point. First, Africa. And first, let's say black. First of all, black. If you think about it, you say black. Okay. First thing I'm gonna think about black is Africa, right? Black is Africa. That's my first reason. That's my first point. And second of all, if I say white, if I hear white, I hear Europe. That's a problem. And I just want to ask her, the first question is that, what is America? You understand? What is America? That's a problem. America, when I hear about America, I hear Amerigo. That's what I heard. And I hear about America being the first people to go be in America. They say was Christopher Columbus and stuff like that. No, let's forget about that bullshit. The first people in America, they were the Native Americans, right? If I hear America, I think about Native Americans. I don't think about the Europeans. I don't think about the Latin American. I don't think about anybody. I think about the Native Americans. That was the first point. That was the first thing I think about when I hear America. And let's go to the Black Americans. Like they say they want to call themselves. They don't want to call themselves anymore for Africans American. They want to call themselves Black Americans. Okay, let's go to that point. First of all, African Americans, you guys say some. I say that 25% or 30% of them say they ain't Africans. I even hear people say. I hear some African Americans saying that they not even black. They just Americans. They should call them Americans. And let's go to the point again that I come to the reason why I decided to do the video is that. I heard a long time ago. I saw this guy, riding the bus, going traveling to Rome. I saw this dude that asked him. He was from the state, you understand? So they asked this dude, "Where you from?" The guy was like, "He's from the state." He was like, "Yeah, but where you really from?" The guy was like, "He's from America." The man was like, "No, where you really from? You black. So where you really from?" And this guy was like, "I'm from America." Then the man, everybody started laughing. The man started mocking the guy. Then the guy was like, "Yeah, why are you laughing at me?" or something like that. The dude was like, the man asked him again, "Where you really from?" The guy said, he don't really know. He don't really know. You understand what I'm getting to the point? He said he don't really know where he's from. So, number one question is that, why the African American don't embrace their origin, don't embrace Africa as their homeland? Why? I can say Africa is your homeland, but America is a nationality. Let's go to the point right now. America is a nationality, while Africa is your homeland. Man, I'm proudly African, I swear to God. I didn't grow up in Africa, so like that. I grew up in Europe, So I grew up in a lot of places, because I'm a father and something like that, traveling there. But my origin is always there, Always red origin is always Africa. Man, I've been in Africa, man. I swear to God, that's no word to show you guys on television. You guys see the real Africa. Africa is beautiful. They got some places in Africa that you can think that's Europe, America, the most developed place in the world. Africa is pretty right now. Just look about Ghana, Nigeria. And let's talk about South Africa, man. Let's talk about South Africa. South Africa is one of the, like, an African New York, African American, let's talk about that. Look at Nigeria going on with the Echo City, Atlantic, and stuff like that, man. Africa is growing out all over to tell you on the television, tell you that Africa's bad, Africa's hungry. Okay, they got places in Africa that, man, their children dying of hunger and stuff like that. But you guys got to think that Africa, I can call it Mama Africa. Africa's great. And Africa's going on the top right now. Africa's on the top right now. I don't keep all these white people keep telling you about that Africa's bad. Okay, Africa, let's say Africa may be poor, but Africa is not poor. It's about the politicians. They got a lot of rich people in Africa. A lot of main people that got money in Africa. They can make Africa big. Make Africa proud. But I'm still proud to be African. Definitely, 101%. I'm still proud to be African. And I would just want to tell the African American, visit Africa. Just try to visit Africa for once. Just try to visit Africa for once. And you guys are gonna definitely like Africa. Because Africa is like, it's a continent, and it depends on where you visit. Africa is a continent that if you're black or white, let's say if you're black, white, no, but especially if you're black, man, you feel home, you feel free, you know, feel being home. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You feel home, you understand? You feel, you know, people embracing you, especially if you're from Europe or from the state. Man, you got a great pleasure, my nigga. You got a great pleasure, my nigga. So I'm telling all them whole niggas around the world, telling all the black Americans, African Americans, how you want to go call yourself. Telling their, like, people now, they want to call themselves African Europeans, you understand? I don't define myself as an African European or something like that. I define myself African, you know. Anybody ask me where you from, I'm proud to say I'm from Nigeria, you understand? I'm proudly to say that, because it's proudly to say where you come from, you understand? I'm proudly to be that. Man, they ask you where you from, I'll be like, yeah, you know, I'm from, you know, they'll be like, okay, it's nice, you know, at least you know where you from and stuff like that. I know some people, they don't even know where they're from, you know? But I'm proudly know that, I probably know that I'm from dirt. And what's up, people in Nigeria, you know what I'm saying, like that. How's up, Nigeria, you know? How they call Niger, yeah, so like that. I'm proudly that, you know. And African Americans don't get bad at black people. Don't hate black people, don't hate Nigerians, don't hate Africans, don't hate that. We all brothers. We all real brothers, so that's gonna be cool. And let's talk about the white Americans. Okay, let's talk about the white Americans. First of all, they ain't no white American. Yep, no, they ain't no white American. All the white Americans, you guys are from Europe. That's my point. Let's finish it there. Europe. You guys are Europeans, not Americans. No white Americans. The real, like I said from the starting, the real Americans, Native Americans. The white Americans, no, man, they ain't no white American. So if you're telling the Africans American to go back to Africa, you better go back to Europe and leave America to Native American. Alright? I'm writing up. So stop telling African American, now you go back to Africa, you go back to Africa. Man, duh, you better go back to Europe. You're white. You're Scandinavian. You're not white American. You're Scandinavian. But this goes, especially goes to the African American. Listen. Black. Man, black is great. I know this. Passing my life in a lot of countries and passing my life in, especially in Europe. Blacks, salute my nigga. Black is black. Black is one. I know. I don't know. I'm just proud to be black, you know. I'm just proud to be black. It's a feeling, but man, I'm just proud to be black. And definitely you gotta be proud to be black too. And you gotta be proud to embrace Africa as a homeland. Because nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Because the first place, I think some Americans, black Americans, African Americans, they're going to go. Definitely. You guys ain't going to go to Europe. No. I guess the 95% or 90% of the African American are going to Africa. I definitely believe that. And I believe that just embrace Africa. Like I do, like many other. I've seen African American here. I'm leaving Germany right now. And the city is called Kaiserslautern. I see a lot of African Americans here. And they, because of the base, you know, the American Air Force and stuff like that. Damn, you know, when I'm talking with them, they feel like, you know, I feel like a brother. This I'm a brother with them, you know. They embrace, you know, their where they're from, you know, their origin. They embraced it. So people should take example from these people, because okay, I'm American, okay, I'm dead, but man, just embrace your African heritage, you know, your origin. Because sometimes I see now, I watch about this dude I've invented stuff about DNA. You can find where you're from. You know, I see a lot of Americans doing that, and I see they're happy in the face. My hair there. Some of them they even like happy, some emotionally crying. You understand? I saw one was that he was the first African American to get an African passport. You know, so it was cool. So you guys just like $98, $99, something like that. Man, that's not a lot of money for you guys out there. Just just do it. And so one day they ask you where you're from. You can be, I was born and grew up in America, but my originality, you can say my origin is from like Nigeria, Ghana, because all the slaves were mostly in West Africa. So Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, or Ivory Coast or something like that. So that goes to everybody. I'll be coming out with my next video, and you guys wait for it. Just comment down, say and subscribe, you know. And proud to be black, and you guys gotta be proud to be black too, and proud to be African American. Just call yourself African American is not a problem, but don't tell yourself you ain't Africa or you ain't black. Thank you.